All right, this is April, also known as Grandmama. Today I want to talk to you about going to the information highway and looking up how to deliver babies. Yes, how to be a midwife. And this is for girls after you reach a certain age and for women because a lot of women are going to be realizing that they don't want to have their baby at the hospital because they know that what comes with it, the COVID test, which is inside the test, from what I'm hearing, a chip that's going to control you. So now is a good time to already start looking up these videos on how to deliver a baby. Somebody might be staying with you that's pregnant because a lot of people are going to be living together because of for safety reasons. Okay? So, when you look at these videos, make sure you take good notes and then start having, just have some emergency white towels because I know you're going to have to sterilize this and sterilize that. But yeah, that is something that you definitely need to start doing, and don't just let it be for the women. I think probably maybe 10-year-olds probably could deliver a baby. You might say that's a stretch, but don't underestimate a 10-year-old child. Okay. Um, Also, worst case scenario, I read. I don't know if it was this year or last year. I didn't read it, but I saw on YouTube where this lady was out of town and went into labor. She went on YouTube and delivered her baby herself. And this is also common with the Native Americans. They would just go somewhere by themselves and deliver their own baby and come back with the baby. So it's not far fetched. So even if you're pregnant and you go into premature labor or whatever your situation is, I'm hoping and praying for you that you are not going to have your baby at the hospital because that's just like signing a death certificate because you're going to be required to get these mandatory vaccinations, as you probably already know, because if they're making it, getting ready to make it mandatory here, what do you think they're going to do while your baby is already in the hospital? Once they deliver your baby, they're not going to give you your baby immediately. They're going to line that baby up for some shots. Okay? So, another thing, this is still dealing with these shots now I think it was in Europe, where the police were going door to door asking people if they wanted to take their COVID vaccination, and it was a guy that was just furious. He was a neighbor. He was filming the whole thing. He kept saying, "Well, why are you here? Why don't you let us go and decide on our own? Why are you knocking on these doors?" And he kept saying, "Don't let them give you an injection." So they finally got just mad at the guy because no, I don't think anybody agreed, and they saw that he was kind of following them, so they ended up leaving. Okay, so you know that that's coming to a city near you, and I've already told you what's going to happen to me in the event that I haven't been teleported somewhere out into the wilderness or somewhere, and they managed to, probably handcuff me or tase me or whatever they do. I'm not going to be affected by no injection. Mm-mm. No. I know you're probably getting tired of hearing me say this, but just like our ancestors, they did all the law was you should be put in the den of lions. The law is you should be put in boiling oil. The law is What else have they done? Anyway, the law is you gotta be put in some fire. But they came, all of them came off unscathed. That's my portion. Whatever they do to me, if I don't escape it, it's not going to affect me because I'm a remnant. I know who I am. I know who I serve. I know the one that had to swear by himself because there was nobody greater. That's the one I serve, the one that keeps his covenant. All right? Oh, the other thing, we're going to get we're getting our rainbow back. I'm going to be sporting a rainbow and let somebody come up and say, what, you not gay? I'm going to say, no, I'm not gay. God had this rainbow before y'all ever laid hands on it. So I use it as a covenant reminder. It ain't got jack to do with y'all. Okay? So the rainbow is going to return. So they're going to be offended, which I couldn't care less. But yeah, make sure you start training people, girls and women, how to deliver babies, because it's getting ready to be a big baby boom as it relates to the Hebrews. Okay? Now, I'm a baby boomer, people born in certain years. It's going to be a big boom of babies being born by Hebrews. Okay? God is making up for lost time by way of the women doing genocide. I think 20 million African American women have killed 20 million babies. And if you're wearing makeup that matches with your skin nowadays, it may be a relative because they're using aborted fetuses a lot of different ways, and one of the ways is with makeup. So it's going to be a big population explosion in the Hebrew community, and a lot of them are waking up. They're not going to be involved with all this poison. So we're going to need a lot of midwives. Okay? So I'm on the horn to try to get you all to start watching these videos and have your supplies ready. I don't think it's real complicated. You know, if a Native American went to the wilderness and did it, it's not really complicated. The main thing is getting that cord tied off right, the umbilical cord. And when I do it, and I'm just speaking this prayer even right now, that there will be no mishaps. Everything will go off really smooth. Even if a baby, you go to deliver a baby, talk to that baby because the baby's breech. You and the mother talk to the baby and tell her that you're going to come back tomorrow. Tell that baby to turn himself or herself around because we got that kind of power. Don't come out today, come out tomorrow after you turn yourself around, sweetie. Turn around, put your head down. Okay? That kind of stuff. That kind of stuff is going to be going on. And no one will lose a baby. No one. I'm just decreeing it as a son of God. With these midwives delivering babies, no baby is going to be lost. No mother is going to be lost, because when my mother had me, she almost died. Oh, and I could see, you know, how the devil, when somebody's really going to be used by God, how they'll do all these different things to try to prevent it. That time has ended for the most part. He might sneak one or two in, but nah, God ain't going to let it go down. Not going to go down. Nope. So, all is well, smooth delivery, minimal pain delivery, just a blessing, because God did say, children are my heritage. He's so thrilled that these children are being born and getting ready to be born. So again, get ready, start training yourself, somebody in that house, preferably more than one person, because if the neighbor don't have a midwife, they might be gone down there. And possibly you might be able to barter. If you're known as a midwife, you should be getting something for it. So maybe this would be a time of bartering. Okay? All right. This is Grandmama, also known as April. April, also known as Grandmama, saying shalom.